of my 2 meals that I'm cooking. I'm going to introduce one of them today, which is predominantly aubergine, although you wouldn't know. So the first thing is to get unprocessed, eco virgin organic oil. The reason why these are important is because if you get organic, it's pesticide free. If it's pesticide free, it means that you're not actually ingesting it as part of your meal, because who really wants to eat pesticides, guys? Secondly, the more unprocessed or virgin it is, it means that the less processing it goes through in factory hands, and it means that you don't get as many free radicals, carcinogens, in your food. So that's another reason to take it. No carcinogens, no pesticide, good start. Put that in, melt it up a bit, and just have it on gentle heat. Macerate in a mortar and pestle, whatever you have close to you, just to release the flavors of garlic. Add it to taste, chop it up, cube it into tiny, tiny pieces, and then stick it in there, and I wish you could smell this, it's beautiful. So you want to do that, and then you get an aubergine or eggplant, and you top and tail it a little bit, and then I skinned it. Maybe you don't have to, I haven't looked into that properly, and maybe you can tell me whether that's good or bad for you. I cannot remember. Either way, I just used the flesh. I took out the seeds and I sliced it very thinly, and then I chopped it up, diced it, and then I put it in here. So you probably can't even recognize it properly, maybe. Anyway, so that was the second thing. So the first thing was the garlic. The first thing was the olive oil, or your coconut oil, or your soy oil, avocado oil, whatever you wanted. I would probably stick to something like coconut oil, as I did in this case. And then you have number 2 is your garlic. Number 3 is your aubergine or your eggplant, which you slice thinly, dice up. And then you have, after that, it's really simple. I've just put in some long thin red capsicum, and then I've also put in baby spinach around the same time, and just rolled it over gently so that everything just gently cooks. It's kind of almost steamed and almost raw too, and those are the ingredients that tops it off. Now, if you want to, you could add a little bit of sauce to it. It's up to you. It's your choice. You could add some mushrooms, which would really kick it off nicely. You might put in a little bit of cracked pepper. I put in half a tablespoon of vinegar to spice up the flavors and energize them. And the rest is up to you. Enjoy. The second one is for my lasagna, which I'm coming back to.